Alright guys, Hayzink here, welcome back once again to the channel for another Disgaearpg masterpiece. It's not really a masterpiece, that's just me blowing smoke up my own arse. Anyway guys, today we are going to talk about another character that we can expect to receive in the month of November. Yay, celebrate November. It's time for Fireworks Night. I'm not sure if you guys in the USA celebrate Fireworks Night. We celebrate it in the UK on the 5th of November. There's a whole story about some guy called Guy Fawkes who wanted to blow up the Houses of Parliament and kill lots of people, and we decide to celebrate that each year by having fireworks displays on the 5th of November and burning an effigy of this guy on top of a pyre that we set on fire. It's a nice way to celebrate life if you ask me. Let me know down below, do you guys just have fireworks on Independence Day? What do you guys do in the States? Anyway, I'm Hayzink. I'll stop talking crap now and get on with this character showcase. So on today's video, we are going to talk about the one that everyone has been waiting for. I say everyone with a pinch of salt because obviously I do not speak for everyone. But I know a lot of you have been waiting for this one, and that is going to be Summer Girl, Beach Girl, Bikini Clad Laharl. Okay, so we're going to talk about Laharl. I do not know what I did with her spear. I did have a spear on her. I think I gave it to Etna. Yeah, I did give it to Etna. The good thing about JP, by the way, there's a little spoiler that you might not have seen before. If you want to equip a weapon to a character, if someone else has that weapon, you can just equip it, which is such a good quality of life, by the way. But you will find that quite a lot of times you end up stealing weapons and armour from characters, and then you have to go back and re-equip them. But it's still good. Anyway, I digress. Let's talk about Beach Girl Laharl, the one that most people have been waiting for. This is the quintessential spear character, and we will explain to you why right now. So, Beach Girl Laharl, not again. Girl Laharl is now sporting a swimsuit. Beware the angry beatings fueled by the rage of being turned busty once again. Beach Girl Laharl is a king unit, also a spear wielding character, and what is there else to say apart from let's talk about her abilities. So first of all, her leader skill is called Overlord's Prestige. Spear wielding characters attack plus 18%. Again, like I said in one of my previous videos, this is not 40, okay? This is literally put a spear on a character, they are classed as a spear character, okay? So plus 18% attack, decent buff, decent buff. You would see some big numbers. Breathe a little bit of life into your aging Tyrant Kildare, and just generally some of your other spear characters will work on a team with this one. We've also got our any1, which is called Summer Voltage. At the beginning of turn, SP plus 10 of the spear weapon equipped characters. So again, any character that has a spear is going to benefit from this one, which is obviously very, very good. I think that we are at a point where we more or less have a buffer for every character. Every category, we've got an SP buffer for pretty much every category now. Someone will have to correct me if I'm wrong, if we're missing any, but off the top of my head, there's nothing immediately leaping to my mind to say that we've got any gaping holes or we're missing any particular buffers in any specific areas, okay? So let's keep going and we'll keep talking about Girl Laharl. Her NE5 is called Busty Rage. At the beginning of battle, basic parameters other than your own HP plus 22% for 3 turns. So she's also going to be giving herself quite a lot of boost to her stats, like attack and stuff, which is quite good when you get a bit further on, because her skills have quite hard hitting skills. So getting a buff of 22% is going to do a lot of damage. Her NE5 is called Demanding Goddess. When the party is a character with a spear that is good to all, the damage done by the party is plus 18%. Now, that wording is horrendous, so let me break that down for you in the type of English that people can understand, although it is coming from me, so you might still get confused. But basically, all 5 characters need a spear. Easy peasy, right? If all 5 characters have got a spear, all damage done by everyone in the party is going to be plus 18%, okay? I hope my wording there is better than the wording that you can see on screen, but Her NE7 is basically, if all characters have a spear, you're going to do plus 18%. Good times. Now again, you don't need to have spear forte characters for this. It can literally just be put a spear on a character. So you can take characters who you've moulded to become spear characters and they will obviously work quite well. Now there's a bit of a meme running about that people want to run 5 of Summer Laharl, which yes, would work for some content. But the investment needed for that and the luck needed to pull 5 copies is just insane. I mean, you've got spear characters, like, even if you go back to free-to-play characters like Oscar Cranekick, she's really good. She gives people reductions on their SP costs if they're using spears. She buffs all stats to spear units. She gives all allies plus 16% attack when the battle begins. You know, so you can put characters like that on the team. You can put characters like Tyrant Valvatores on the team, and you can just stick spears onto characters who have quite high spear mastery, you know. So you don't need to use the whole meme team of running 5 copies of GIRL LAHARL. However, you can do that if you wish to do that. So, moving on, we are going to talk about her skills, and as usual, these will play in the background as I'm talking. So, her skills. Skill number 1 is called Sunburn Knuckle. It's a single target attack and it's also a self buff, speed plus 5%, it's E rank power, and the SP cost is 20, reducing down to 13. Okay, the next one that she unlocks at level 50 is called Sunburn's Wrath, and it's an AoE and a party wide buff. It's 40 SP cost, reducing to 31. It's F rank damage, and the Overlord's Wrath is hot as the summer sun, and the party will be buffed by attack plus 15%. Okay. Our next one is unlocked at level 200. It's a D rank skill. It is 80 dropping down to 65, so it's a high cost AoE, and it's also an AoE debuff. Nothing more to that apart from behavioural gauge down by 50%, okay. Finally, we have NE3, which is called Summer Beauty Contest. So it's an S rank skill. It's 70 dropping down to 58. It's a single target attack and it's a party wide buff. And it's a party wide buff of attack plus 30%. Now, I have before and I have spoken about this. In some future content, you will not be able to use the likes of Braveheart and Mega Braveheart. So skills like that give a party-wide buff of 30% can become very useful, because in certain events like the Pringer Gate, for example, you need to use those skills to buff your character's damage, okay? So characters like GIRL LAHARL are very good for that, okay? So overall, I think we can all agree her skills are good. I know sometimes I say decent and I maybe overuse the word decent, but her skills are very good indeed, okay? Now, let's go ahead and talk about her magic skills. At level 4, she's got Wind. At level 9, she's got Braveheart. At level 15, she has got Mega Wind. She's been eating those burritos. At Weapon Mastery 22, she's got Mega Braveheart. She's got Giga Wind at level 30, and she's got Omega Wind at level 40. I think at that point she's been eating the entire Taco Bell. So, obviously you've seen it, she's got Mega Braveheart. Yes, get excited about Mega Braveheart if you want. I'm starting to feel like Mega Braveheart units are a bit, I'm not going to say overhyped, because they're not. Mega Braveheart is a fantastic skill. It's just we have such an abundance of characters now. I don't know if that should be the reason that you pull for an individual unit anymore. In the past, I could see the argument as why someone would say that, yes, you should pull because they have Mega Braveheart, but I don't really know now if that's necessarily an argument to pull for a character. If the character is good and it has Mega Braveheart, if they start to fall off or whatever, then yes, that's a bonus. But if you're pulling for a character simply because they've got Mega Braveheart, I don't necessarily think that's the right plan of action, to be honest. So GIRL LAHARL can obviously run on a team with herself. She can run on a team with the likes of Oscar Cranekick, like I've said, who was a previous free-to-play unit, who's very good actually, very, very good. A character that I ran quite a lot when I was having a bit of a spear team. You've got obviously Tyrant Valvatores, you've got the newest Devil Girl Elizabeth who can run on the team as well. So when it comes to having allies to go alongside GIRL LAHARL, she's definitely got them, and you can quite easily craft a spear team round about this one. There's also solid spear units that are 2-stars like Lady Fighter and stuff. I don't know if I've still got her, I might have got rid of her, but I did have a 5-star Lady Fighter, who I used for quite a lot of time when I was streaming, just to show people that these units were still viable. But anyway, again, I'm waffling. It's time to say, should you summon? Is she worth summoning? So, to answer the question, is GIRL LAHARL worth summoning? I think it's pretty obvious that I'm going to say yes, she is. She's a top tier unit. She's definitely a top tier unit. Obviously, to get the absolute most out of her, she's a little bit like a Disgaea, where you have to build the team right round about her to get the absolute most out of her. But even if you're not getting access to her final skill, or final any, she's still good. She's still really, really good. And she's going to take care of her own SP if you've got her equipped with a spear. Overall, I think she's a very good unit. Although I don't think it's necessarily a reason to pull, she does have Mega Braveheart, so if you do pull her, and you decided to go down the route of having a couple of her, which could be expensive, you could put Mega Braveheart on one of them or two of them and keep one as more a solid DPS, depending on how you want to go about it. And you're never going to want for SP on a team like that. But overall, I do think that GIRL LAHARL is definitely worth summoning. And she's got a cool hoodie, to be honest. She's got quite a cool hoodie. So anyway, guys, drop a comment down below. Let me know, is this one you've been waiting for? Is this one you're going to summon for? As always, I love to hear your thoughts and opinions. If you've enjoyed the video, like the video, subscribe to the channel, smack that bell. I've never said that before. Smack that bell and make sure you get notifications turned on for future videos. And as always, dudes, stay safe, stay healthy, and I will catch you on the next Dragon Ball Z episode next week. Bye.